I Got a Cat by Jaiden Animations. Yo, she got a cat, bro. Oh, bro, I love cats, dog. Yo, I actually like cats way better than I like dogs. Some of y'all ain't gonna appreciate that. But listen, man, I've always been a cat person. That's just me. I appreciate the cool, calm, collected attitude that cats bring, you know what I'm saying? And they're fun to play with sometimes. You don't really get the whole run up and jump on you thing that dogs give you when you come home. But hey, cats like you. They respect you. They'll come and purr on you and all that good stuff. I like cats better, man. Jaiden Animations got one. Now, she does have birds. So, I don't know how she's going to make this work, considering that cats like to eat birds. But she's going to tell us about it. So, without further ado, let's get it.
For people who have been around for a while, you might be seeing the title and thinking, Jaiden, aren't you allergic to cats? And to that,
oh, yeah, she did say that before.
Yes, kind of. I'm actually not sure anymore. And for the people who know anything about me, you might see the title and think,
right, just said that.
Cats are literally the #1 natural predator to birds. And
right.
that I also say, yes, that one's 100% proven fact. So let me back up a bit and explain how we got here.
Better be careful.
All the cards in the world were stacked against the idea of me getting a cat. Growing up, I was irrefutably and absolutely allergic to cats. My best friend had like 3 of the things, and every time I would hang out or sleep over at her house, I would be a sneezy, watery-eyed, snotty mess.
Oh, man.
Can I have some water? Given the fact my brother was also allergic to cats,
dang,
it was set that we were a dog family. My whole life, I
running the family,
not giving cats a second thought. I never had anything actually against them, but since I was forced to stay 20 feet away from them or suffer the consequences, I just couldn't get to know them. Plus,
do any of y'all have like a weird allergy to something that a lot of other people don't have? Well, I guess numbers wise, a lot of people probably still have it, but you know, percentage wise, goddammit, like, what do y'all have, bro? I got seasonal allergies. A lot of people have allergies. Well, I guess pollen in the air, but that's about it. I'm not allergic to no foods, none of that. I feel bad for any of y'all that got like an allergy to like ingredient in food that's like common in most food. So like gluten. People who have gluten allergies. Damn, man. That must suck. I'm not making fun of y'all. I'm just saying, god damn, bro. And I know having a gluten-free diet is like kind of easy to figure out nowadays, but it must have sucked back when, you know, before people got that all figured out. You know, so some of y'all got allergies to like different kind of nuts, like you can't eat peanuts or you can't eat almonds. So yeah, if y'all got any kind of allergies to animals, let me know.
Plus, as a kid, dogs were always more appealing. They're more likely to be bigger fans of playing and running around, be more approachable with their genetically bred unconditional love, and can overall be more forgiving. Cut to like 2 catless decades for me later, and I'm meeting Jacob for the first time at his place. As we're hanging out in his living room, his cat Fraser comes over and greets me. Fraser is extremely social and vain, so he's always expecting nothing less than a never-ending stream of attention from people. Even though he's very cute and distinguished, I deployed my typical foolproof plan of don't touch the cat. Fraser realizes he's not getting any attention out of me and sits down nearby on the couch. But a bit later, Jacob's other cat ends up making an appearance.
Oh, 2 cats.
Taylor, she's normally really shy and hides, but does really like women, which I am. Taylor ended up crawling onto me and making herself really comfy in my womanly lap. Jacob,
cat has a gender preference. That's funny.
Offered to take her away, but this was actually the first time a cat has ever done something like this to me. I've always been a bit of a cat.
So you ain't know how to react.
If you want to call it that, because I act like they don't exist, which they interpret as me not pushing their boundaries and creating a comfortable environment for them to come up to me on their own terms. But never have
it works like that for real.
Has chosen me like this before. I told Jacob I'm happy to let her stay comfortable on me, and I'll just reap the consequences of my sewing later on. This was my first extremely positive experience with the cat, and I honestly felt really happy and special and wanted to enjoy it.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel her on that, but I'm not about to sit up here and deal with the allergic reaction. Like, you would have to, hey bro, get your cat off me, dog. I mess with you. I mess with your home and everything, you know what I'm saying? You got your cat. Your cat live here, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to tell your cat what to do, but can you get it up off of me? That would have been me, but hey, I guess it's glad that you didn't in the end, because you know what I'm saying? Because eventually you ended up acquiring a cat.
A few hours later, I'm saying my goodbyes, and during the drive back home, I realized I was completely fine.
Yeah.
No sneezing, no itchy eyes.
Hey.
Straight up nothing. I was so
The allergies
confused.
went away. That's crazy.
Furious. Thus, the start of my little cat experiment began. Every time I went over to Jacob's place, I would let the cats be as social as they wanted with me. If Taylor wanted to sit by me, I'd let her. If Frazier wanted attention, I would pet him. At one point while we were watching a movie, Taylor literally decided to lay down on my neck, filling every one of my breaths with cat dander and hair. And you know what happened?
Nothing.
No reaction.
Hey.
A little drip of mucus.
That's fire.
Sometimes
your allergy just went away.
I've grown out of my cat allergy and never noticed. Apparently, every 7 years, people's allergies have the chance to change. Maybe being surrounded by my friends' cats all throughout my childhood could have helped my body get more familiar with them.
You know what? I think that actually kind of might have happened to me, despite me just talking about how I only have like seasonal allergies to pollen and stuff. Sometimes when I eat almonds, not small amounts, but just too many almonds, I kind of get like irritation in my throat. Not like nothing. It doesn't like swell up or anything like that, but it's like slight irritation. Like I gotta scratch it. And it's just annoying. It kind of gets like rough and it lasts for like a couple days, but then it'll go away. So it's like a small allergy. But that never used to happen when I ate almonds. That's like a recent thing. So I might have developed a new allergy. I wish my actual seasonal allergies would go away though. Like, can those be gone forever?
My friends' cats all throughout my childhood could have helped my body get more familiar with them. Either way, I've now unlocked the skill to survive cats.
Immunity.
Guys, it was incredible. Now that I'd been freed from my shackles, I immediately started taking time to get to know cats more. Instantly, they felt so much more cute and cool and approachable and I was really starting to like them more, especially since every time I would hang out at Jacob's place, Taylor would walk over and be around me and purr and it was amazing to be loved by a cat. So I really like cats now. And after some time, I decided I wanted one too. Jacob and I decided to peruse a local cat rescues website just to see what cats were available. I don't want to get one right away. There's a lot I have going on.
Nachi Sakamoto,
Tostada. Oh my god, that one. I want that one so bad. It's so cute. What's its name? Tostada?
Tostada.
Tostada.
Oh, that was really his name?
We have to send in an application. We have to. Hi, my name's Jaiden. I love this cat. Please let me adopt it. Please. What? You guys know me. I'm weak-willed and impulsive. My first mistake was liking cats to begin with.
That's true.
You reached out a few days
we know that.
for a cat screening interview.
Damn, it took a few days.
A good fit to be cat parents. After being approved, they told us we could pick any cat we wanted that was in their care. Of course, I asked about Tostada, but we were given the unfortunate news that she had already been adopted. We looked at the other cats available on their website.
Dang.
Unfortunately, none of them really stood out to me. The rescue ended up.
That's sad, bro. Dang. It's like, I don't even want, like I did want a cat, but now that I got locked in on this cat, I want this cat. I don't want the other cats. I want Tostada. Oh, I can't get Tostada. I don't even want no cat no more then. But I'm still about to go get a cat. But understand, I don't really want the cat as much as I wanted Tostada. I get it. I feel it. I deal with that when it comes to food sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get your brain fixed on a certain, you know what I'm saying, place that you want to go get some food from. You pull up to them, find out they closed for the day or something like that. And it's like, damn, now what do I eat? There's 50 other food places around here, but none of it sounds good because I had my brain set on this. I wanted this. Now that I can't get it, I guess I'll just go hungry. You don't go hungry, but you want to. Because you don't want to eat nothing else.
On their website, but unfortunately, none of them really stood out to me. The rescue ended up inviting us to a little Meet the Cats event they were hosting where we could see all the cats they had up for adoption.
That would be a good little event to go to,
awesome
figure it out.
Because that was actually the first time I'd ever actually seen and held a kitten before. It was amazing. But as cute and tiny as they all were, there still wasn't one that called to me. I pried Jacob away from the kittens, headed home, and we started waiting. Every day I would check the rescue's cat list to see if any new ones caught my eye. I didn't even know what I was looking for.
What did that say? I didn't read that.
To see if any new ones caught my eye.
God damn it. Turbo Jessica McDonald's Chicken McNugget the 3rd, 24th. Bro. There's no way you're telling the truth.
I didn't even know what I was looking for, but waited for the universe to send me my perfect cat nonetheless. One morning, I refreshed the page and saw one new kitten added. A tortie they found in some dumpster named Scrabble. With the biggest eyes and forehead I'd seen in my life. Something about this bizarre little creature called to me. I messaged the rescue about Scrabble,
a crazy looking cat, I ain't gonna lie.
Told me she's available, putting me in touch with Scrabble's foster parents. Every day they sent me new little pictures of kitten Scrabble, and every photo I fell more and more in love with her. She seemed so silly and playful, and those eyes. We got on a video call and they told me all about how big of a personality she has. Out of the 5 other kittens they were fostering, she was by far their favorite. The whole time we were talking, Scrabble was flipping around in their arms and looking at the camera with her giant orbs. I left that call knowing I found my cat. I needed to have little kitten Scrabble. Meeting her in person only cemented it. She was shy at first, but after flinging around her worm toy, she immediately started hopping around and being the life of the party. I talked a lot to her foster parents, and they just gushed about how they wish they could keep her since they all loved her so much. Even though the rescue called her Scrabble, obviously that was more of a placeholder name. The foster parents called her Cammy, but neither of those really fit to me. However, I knew one name that I liked. Tostada.
Oh, wow.
Pasted on mine. So what?
Wow.
Tostada is a great name.
Okay, I mean, there's no rule saying you can't do that, but y'all ever seen a pet owner who had a pet and the pet unfortunately died, and then they got another pet that kind of looks like him and they just named it the same name? Or they'll name it that too, or that junior. Like, bruh, really? Hey, Tostada.
Yeah, I stole another kitten's name and pasted it on mine. So what? Big deal. Tostada is a great name. My Tostada is way more of a Tostada than the other Tostada anyway. Look at her.
Oh, wow.
I would have left with little Tostada in my arms that moment if I could. But unfortunately, Jacob and I were going out of town for 3 million weeks and had to wait to take her home until after we came back.
It was for the Last One Named Wickel thing?
About the entire time.
I remember that.
I was shoving Tostada photos in everyone's face every chance I got. The foster parents were sending Tostada updates every day.
Yeah.
Overflowing with yearning for this cat. She was growing and learning about the world without me. Take me home to my child. Literally, the moment Jacob and I landed, we drove straight from the airport to the foster home to pick her up. I could not wait.
The reason I said what the hell a little bit ago because my sound cut out.
Tostada, I couldn't believe it. I have a mammal now. And sorry,
I have a mammal now.
But it's the best mammal in the whole wide universe. Jacob and I spent the entire day playing with her, letting her get used to her new surroundings. She was so cute and so tiny. Here's a video of her eating wet food with a big old chomp. As someone who owned birds for 7 years at that point, it felt so strange to have a pet that was significantly less fragile and also draws significantly less blood. You mean this thing can't fly up and get hit by the ceiling fan? Insane.
Oh, that happens?
For a while now. She's 2 years old at the time of me posting this, and let me tell you, this thing has become a creature. First of all, eyes still giant, and she never blinks. Look at this. She was sitting on my
look at that,
looking like that long enough for me to notice, get my phone out of my pocket, pull up the camera app, put the camera in her face, and take a photo. And here's like 4 more. She is also not
hold on, wait a minute.
Her face and take a photo. And here's like 4 more.
That cat's eyes are extra big. Like, why the cat looks surprised? Like, this cat looks like they've seen things, dog. What did this cat go through before they got? Like, look at the second picture, bro. Like, this cat looks traumatized, but it just looks like that at all times. It's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if I woke up in the middle of the night, looked over and I see my cat just looking at me like that, bro. It's gonna creep me the hell out.
More. She is also not that smart. I'm sure you could deduce that by how she looks, but this thing has a single brain cell and it's just another version of herself up there with a joystick. Jacob and I are fully convinced she can only form a few thoughts a day and only in single word nouns. Evidently, Tostada is also very scared of everything, always has been. Loud noises, quiet noises, no noises, movement of any kind. Even Jacob, a person she's been around all her little life, post-dumpster. There's been times where he'll be at his desk, moves his chair just a smidge, and she's darting out of the room.
So the cat has seen things.
To some friends how skittish she genuinely can be, and demonstrated it by grabbing a toy literally in front of her, raising it up a bit, lightly dropping it on the floor, still in front of her, and she bolted. You know how cats are genetically built to be good at balancing?
Yeah.
Tostada can't even do that. She trips and falls and misplaces her feet all the time. On locations, she
cat can't even cat right.
Across my L-shaped desk and just missed and fell down. That's like the one thing that makes a cat, and nope, doesn't hit the mark.
Cat can't even cat right.
She's gotten better, but as a kitten, Tostada couldn't even jump. After I built her first cat tower, I
got bunnies.
Attempted to jump up to the second level, not quite make it, and had to slam her arms down on the thing to hoist herself up like she was mountain climbing. But oh, is she the sweetest little thing.
That's
when
crazy.
I got a cat, I was expecting it to want its own space, come around when it wants, you know, general cat things.
Right.
But this creature follows me from room to room with those high beams of hers. She sits on my lap while I'm at my computer, lays on my giant Pokemon plushes, mostly just looks up at me from the floor and just stares. When I'm sleeping, she'll just crawl into bed and tuck herself up right next to me. Look at all these photos of her straight up on me while I'm sleeping. Don't look too close though, I don't have makeup on. Bedtime is sacred.
Who took all those photos?
She loves bedtime. If I'm working
security
late,
cameras or something?
Tostada will come into my office around 9 or 10 p.m., aka past Tostada bedtime, and just start crying, scratching on my chair, rolling around on the floor. It's pitiful. And if I still don't move after that, she'll go into the bedroom and drag over her string toy she always plays with. It's just so sad and pathetic. I always play string with her when she brings it over though, don't worry. But lately, she's picked up another routine habit, which is pats. Not all cats like the pats, but Tostada lives off them. It's when you just slap a cat's butt and it looks like you're hurting them, but they actually love it. However, Tostada's really particular about pats. First of all, I'm the only one allowed to give her pats. Jacob has tried, and she runs away scared and offended every single time.
Okay.
She has to receive pats on a specific spot on the floor of the closet. If I try to give her pats in like my office, she bolts to her floor spot, staring at me to continue them over there. Also, she begs to be pat every single night. Like clockwork, she'll sit like a gargoyle in front of the closet and cry pitifully until I come over there.
Oh my God.
Finally come over for pats, she'll flop on the floor and start horizontally rock climbing her way across the floor with her claws and tangle herself up in the Ethernet cables.
Oh my God, bro.
The pats. You think I'm joking, but I'm very much not. This is the only way she accepts pats.
She should record a video of her doing that one day, just to like, so we can see it, because that sounds fun. That would probably be annoying to deal with every night. You know, dealing with that on a nightly basis. I'm like, yo, can this cat, like, can you just stop? Like, can you not? Like, can you get a new habit, a new, you know what I'm saying, a new thing that you do? But it's probably funny for a video. So you should record that.
And I have to give them to her every night or else she's miserable. Tostada's world is so small. She's really just around me, Jacob, Taylor, and Frazier. But she loves her simple family.
I was gonna say, do they play with the other cats?
When Kitten Tostada first met Frazier, she was terrified of him. She'd been around other adult cats before, but she'd never seen a flat cat in her life, and she was mortified.
A flat cat.
She's since warmed up to him, and they play together and hang out all the time. They're best friends. But Tostada loves Taylor. Always has. She looks up to Taylor like a little baby sister admiring her cool, awesome older sibling. Unfortunately, Taylor hates it. They literally have a SpongeBob Squidward type of sibling relationship, and Tostada is so oblivious to it. Taylor has annoyingly swatted at Tostada so many times just for existing around her that Tostada now thinks it's a fun little game they play and will start chasing and swatting back at Taylor happily, not understanding cat social cues.
Like, yo, get away from me.
But just enough to get on Taylor's nerves even more. Between the
A mallet.
All have such different little personalities and relationships to each other. It's made our lives so much more entertaining. And to anyone concerned about the birds, don't worry. I've got Ari and Tofu very separated from the cats. They're safe in their own blocked off room connected by a double door system that ensures no possible interaction between bird and cat. If anyone is thinking about getting cats and birds as pets, it is possible, but just make sure the two are very
If you can name me what game the song comes from, you get a cookie.
Birds like conures or budgies. I'm sure there's people out there that have trained their cats to be fine around a pet bird. But to me, all it takes is one accident,
one little bad slip up,
for you to just not have a bird anymore. Plus, having the two of them takes a huge amount of time and commitment. I've said it before and I'll say it forever. I love my birds to death, but they do not make good pets for the very large majority of people. In terms of allergies, I do think I was originally still a little bit allergic to TOSTADA, ironically. When I first got her, I was sneezy and sniffling. Nothing allergy pills couldn't fix, and it never was as bad as my original cat allergy. But I think I've been growing out of that one too, because nowadays I don't have any reaction to her at all. Bugs are a mystery. I am building my immunity to everything. Next up is rat poison. I didn't think I would make a video talking about this thing, but TOSTADA's just got such a funny little personality and has become such a big part of my life. She may be the description of autism, but I love her more than the world itself, and I know I'm the very description. Life too. I don't even see her as a cat. She's just a little creature that follows me around looking weird, but I love it, and I'm so glad I grew out of my cat allergy just so I can have her.
Okay, hey, that's dope, bro. That she was able to have that experience, and she was able to grow out of her cat allergy, not be sneezing and, you know, sneezing and wheezing and dripping all over the place out the eyes, just so she can, you know, have that cat as a pet. TOSTADA, little TOSTADA, not the original TOSTADA, but, you know, her TOSTADA. And yeah, man, got a whole bunch of stuff you got to deal with regarding this cat, but sure, she'd like it, you know, she prefers it this way than, you know, not having a cat at all after what she had to go through to get over the cat allergy. So yeah, man, hey, shout out to Jaiden, shout out to TOSTADA. Hope y'all have a lot more years together. I don't know what the average lifespan of cats are, but I know people that have had cats for long periods of time. So it'll probably be a little while, She might even get another cat eventually. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll have to wait till she makes another video update telling us about it, bro. But yo, that was a good video by Jaiden Animations. She always makes good videos. As y'all know, I'm pretty sure y'all are already aware. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next reaction to Jaiden Animations or whatever it is that I make. I do gaming videos too, by the way, for those who don't, you know, watch my gaming videos. I have them, you know, so if you want to see me play some, you can leave suggestions down below in the comments on what you want to see me play, or just watch the ones I upload whenever I upload them. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. Show a lot of love to this video, like, share, and subscribe. The next time, we out of this thing. It's your boy Dairu, we signing out. Peace.